Hello, everyone. Welcome to another beautiful week. Thank you guys so much for being here again today. And I know that others are going to be coming. Thank you for those who are already here. I highly appreciate that. We can only keep moving forward. Today's Monday, and we must move forward to keep building those monuments because things that concern children, things that concern women, young people never stop. Things that concern humanity in general never stop. We have to keep working on it because things are changing every day. We are changing because of one thing or the other. We are bound to change, maybe because of maybe a change of jobs or business establishment, or maybe because of an illness. Everything changes every day, and we also, everybody does. There's nobody that doesn't change. And believe me, every change, sometimes it might be uncomfortable, but every change comes to teach us a lesson and to take us to better destinations. So I always believe that, and if you believe that, that's exactly what is going to happen. So thank you guys so much for coming. How was your weekend? I know that my weekend was very busy, and my sleep that I usually sleep, I didn't really have the opportunity to really have my sleep because I postponed my most of the sleep from Monday to Friday, not no 8 hours because of one global movement, but I always plan to make it up during the weekend. But this weekend around, it wasn't that possible for me. So, how was your weekend? I can see our brother Levi. Thank you so much because I know that you're getting better, or maybe you're completely better, and you are here today. And to everyone else that was not feeling well, thank you that you're feeling better and you're here together. We are praying for one another, and we'll always get better. So, thank you. Now, my weekend. Number one thing I would say, I will skip Friday first. I talk about Saturday, the positive thing. I attended a graduation of a very good family friend, very good person. And the daughter is very smart. The daughter graduated from high school and has a 4-year scholarship. And this is such a wonderful thing. And we celebrated, we ate like, in my culture, food is number one. And I know that throughout the African culture and Black culture, food is relationship, food is love, food is bonding, food is everything. You have all the kinds of foods in the world, and everybody was invited, everybody, neighbors, everybody. And people, even the police officers, everybody needed to come and eat because celebrating these children will boost them. They will begin to do things that you wouldn't imagine. So that was the one. But Friday, and this graduation, we left from there at 11 something, and then I went to bed late. So when it's past 10, it's difficult for me to have good REM sleep, real deep REM sleep. It's difficult for me. And then Friday, it was a funeral. And we have to talk about this because we live with these things. And so it was a grandmother that passed. That grandmother was here with us, helping all of us. You can never visit that home without food for that grandmother. And she treated all of us as her children, everyone. So she passed at the age of 90 something, and we were there until 1 a.m. coming home to go to bed. It was about 3 a.m. I didn't quite sleep. But you know what? It was worth it. I'm so happy. And I met with friends and other people that I haven't seen in a long time. So it was good. The graduation, so many graduation, and pictures have been coming in from other children ambassadors that graduated from, I think, 5 pictures from Liberia. After this season, I'm going to compile all the pictures. And we come here, we celebrate these children, we say one or two things about every child. So that is very important. So thank you guys so much for being here. I'm happy. We know that our back office, whatever the system, they're doing work on the system. And I think we all understand that, right? Just in case you don't know, they're doing work on the system. And if they don't complete it, we're just going to continue using YouTube until Friday, but hopefully that it will be complete. But we just have to be patient so that they can do the best work for us. So thank you guys so much. And again, we thank the Almighty God for always bringing us here alive. This breath, just the breath, if you're breathing, then things are okay. Everything is going to be fine. And more so, we also thank Mr. Ash Mufar in particular, who brought us together. Always paying tribute to him is very important because My grandmother taught us never to bite the finger that fed you. And I think Mr. Mother has fed us a lot because a beautiful big sister of mine that is here, I wouldn't have known you if Ash Mufara didn't bring you here. And you're doing wonderful for One Global Movement. Look at Lady, look at Uncle John Barilla. Everybody here, it's amazing. So we thank God. Now we're going to continue with the articles of child or children ambassadors. So we want to make sure that we treat everything into detail because these children ambassadors are very important in every society, especially for what we are doing here, One Global Movement. And so we want to just make sure that we do everything. So these things will be on YouTube. People can always go there at any time that they want and get their children to watch these things because this is for them. It's helping them. I always go back to and watch, even though I am part of the broadcast, but I still go back there to remind myself, to educate myself, and to do better each time. So guys, thank you so much, Sister Yvonne, for always being that person that is here for the children and helping us to make sure that things are going well, especially in terms of editing, writing, and even research that you're always doing. I highly appreciate that. And I appreciate the graphic designers as well. Ngwe and Sister Sharon Balihu, Pushpin Media, and our sister Makan in India. Sometimes she helps too with the Friday flyers. And you see our new logo. Tell me what you think about that logo. Everybody do something about that new logo. And because the heart and the globe is so important, which depicts One Global Movement, the scenario, and also what our mission and vision is. So you tell me what you think about it. Anything. Anything is important. Don't say that, oh, I'm not going to say something that go contrary to that. No, say it because this only goes to help us. And we send samples of the t-shirts out because we're going to print different colors, but it's the same logo, the same information, depending on the color of the t-shirt, what goes on the t-shirt better. We do that. The logo stays the same. So you're going to see on some red logo, some it's a white logo depending on the color. We want to make sure that we have all the colors of the t-shirts when it does come out. And you know what? I was so happy when that logo came out and I decided, you know what? I will settle. I have done too much research. If you do too much, you become confused. And I just said, you know what? I'm going to study the Red Cross here. And I studied the Red Cross and then I just settled. So thank you. Okay, now we're going to play Bob Marley, okay? And let's start that way. Share the screen here, share. And I go to WhatsApp, share. Okay, let me go to our Bob Marley. 1 second here. I got to scroll down and then I will come back to. Oh, no, that little girl, right? I said the little girl first, didn't I?
Yes, you did.
Oh, yeah. Let's watch this little girl here. We can learn a lot from her. She is amazing. She is beautiful.
Everybody's beautiful in the world, right?
Yeah.
There's nothing that can't be beautiful.
Are you beautiful?
Yeah, everybody.
If there's any little girls like you watching this, is there anything you want them to know?
Everything is possible to do. Nothing is impossible.
If somebody's watching this video and they're feeling a little self-conscious or they're not feeling very confident, what's something you want to say to those people who aren't feeling the best right now?
Well, give yourself a chance. It will work. I feel like friendship is really important because friends can build you up.
What are some things that you love about yourself?
I love that I have so much confidence and I love that I'm so happy all the time.
That's awesome. What else do you love about yourself?
That I can always make a bad thing into a good thing.
How do you do that?
Well, I can cheer people up when they feel bad, and sometimes when there's negative thoughts, I can just change them.
That's something that a lot of people could use, right?
Yeah. The world is already coming into a better place.
And you're going to help us get there?
Yeah, and actually, nobody should judge you from how you look, of what your hair, of what your skin, of what your color is. Once I was playing a game and somebody literally said, I don't like dark skins. And I was like, ma'am, this is not fair. I actually have to stand up for myself, because standing up for myself is a very important thing. Every skin is beautiful. There's no one proper skin color.
Everybody is beautiful in their own unique ways, right?
You're just all beautiful.
Wow. People need to hear that, my friend. That's really powerful stuff. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You want to say anything to adults who are watching this, who are having a hard time finding kindness?
Well, it's actually easy when you give it a chance. If a 6-year-old kid can do it for her whole life, it's so easy. Everybody has a little bit of kindness in them that they can change into a lot of kindness.
What's your favorite hairstyles?
Actually, I was actually born with an afro. Not a lot of people in the world are wearing them. My mom is wearing an afro now for a month, and so far she's been feeling powerful and free, and that's how I feel. And I think that's just how everybody should feel when they have afros.
Any products you want to plug?
My book. It's for pre-order now, but it's coming out May 16th.
What's your book?
Thank you, it's an afro.
How did it make you feel when so many people are celebrating you?
Well, it made me feel very special because not everybody gets a chance to have that.
Wow.
That's the best.
Wow.
That
Oh,
was so fantastic.
Too much. That's right.
Oh, this child is so amazing. Did you guys listen to that? I
No.
love it.
She remind me
oh my
exactly as how Megan was, exactly how she was. And she can
That's
talk,
good.
and she still does. That
Good.
is, but that comes from something in the home, right? I mean, you're
Yes.
born with that attitude, but it also is reinforced. You modulate that they're individuals and they're valuable. She how
Yes.
confident she feels. She knows that people find her valuable.
Yes. Yes.
She's a lovely, interesting little person, and she's gonna go very, very far.
very, very, very far. I love that. I love that because, like you say, it's from the home. It starts from the
It
home.
starts from the home. It
And
has
the
to.
home with the
Has to.
parents or the caregiver from within you, it starts right from there. And that is
Right
why
there.
some people don't have the opportunity to have that. Like she says, we have to help them. We have to boost them.
Exactly.
And nobody is perfect. No one, no skin is better than the other. It's all beautiful. It's all
Oh,
beautiful.
absolutely, absolutely. You couldn't tell Megan any different. I mean, she would say, "It's if you don't like me, that's your problem, not mine." That's
Good.
little, just like that.
That's
She
what
al-
my son says. That's your problem. It's not
That's
mine.
your problem. It's not mine. I mean, I can't change you, and you're not going to change me, so that's fine.
I love that. I love that. This is
We need many more of those children of all races to feel like
Yes.
that about themselves, and then we wouldn't have the problem we had. Nobody would have to try to be better than anybody else if we
There you
all
go.
felt that way about ourselves. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes.
That's what
That
we
is-
need. Yeah.
Yes, that is so beautiful.
Thank you. That was a very lovely, lovely video. Where did you get that? You said
I think, like I tell you, they just send things my way.
somebody sends things to you. Okay, like I
Yes,
do. Okay,
I think it's the AI. They keep sending things. I'm like, what are they sending me? Are they
Yeah.
monitoring me or what?
Yes, they are.
Oh my goodness! So this is such a beautiful, beautiful thing,
It's very much so, and
really
this is what
have.
we're striving for here, right?
Yes.
Yes, this is
that's
what this
we're
platform is
striving
all
for.
about. Yes, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So thank you guys so much. Again, did you listen to that? And sometime we're going to just come here and listen to it, because if we were to carry out a conversation on this little girl, it's a lot.
It is.
And a lot.
Yes.
And so someday we're going to be doing that, because now we start living by example, even though it's virtual reality right now. But we start doing that, and then eventually, it will really be physical reality. So thank you guys so much. Now, why did I say? Okay, today I'm going to make a little mistake, because the graphic designer kind of switched the topics around. So we should be in O-CADEMY Revolution Part 156, I believe.
Yes.
156. And the topic that she switched, but we're still going to treat it. It says it's supposed to be article number 2.
Oh, okay.
Which is, what is peer education and mentorship as a function of a child ambassador?
Only the article number is incorrect then, because it says article 3, but the number of the revolution is 156, and the topic for discussion is correct. So only the article number is wrong.
Yes, it's wrong. But actually, I sent her a different topic, but she didn't look. she went to the older one because we create a lot of topics. Because
Yes,
we're
I
dealing
know.
with children, we have to prepare 2 months ahead of time.
I
So, but
saw that.
that's okay. We can still talk about it, anything, because it's all about children. Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay.
Yes. So, um, what is peer education and mentorship as a function of a child ambassador? You begin to put your contributions in the chat, because we want to make sure that our children really, really get this, and all of us, because we're going to be training them. We're going to be training ourselves as well, because it's a continuous growth. It's not just one thing you do today and then tomorrow you don't do it. And now, peer education and mentorship as a function for a child ambassador involves children taking on leadership roles to educate and to mentor their peers on various topics, especially the themes of need. What is the need of the present day? What are they building towards? What is it that is going to help them? And we talk about those things. And these ambassadors will come and talk about those things. And you remember, we're going to train them. We don't just leave them, and training is always a yearly something, or even like a quarterly, because so we stay on top of things and according to the way that things are going. So these can include subjects like the health of children, which is very, very important. Health is number one, because without that health, there will be no wealth, and we will not even be able to do anything. So these children ambassadors can talk about health and talk about social issues, especially the social issues that face children around the world. And we know that war can be traumatizing to talk about, but we have to talk about these things so that we educate ourselves, and then we begin to find ways in which we can really help to stop these senseless wars that are being fought, that children in particular and women are being caught in these situations, and they don't know what to do. So they need to talk about issues like that, and not just wars, to talk about even games. Sometimes like these basketballs and football, some kids that are qualified are not being chosen. And they're not being chosen because when they are trying out at the skills, some of them cannot do well at the skills, just like an exam. You sit for an exam, those kids cannot do well in an exam, but they are very smart kids. And so we begin to look at those patterns. We want to make sure that all the children are included. It does not necessarily means that you have to be able to practice. You have to pass the practice, even though that's their own way of doing things. Now we bring different ways, not just one, two, 3, 4. So these children can get into the kind of sports and other social issues that plague our children. Child labor is one of them. They can talk about child labor. They can talk about inclusion, because some kids are excluded from school. They say you don't belong here. Imagine in those days where some children were not allowed into the classroom because of the color of their skin. They have to sit on the corridor and take notes on the floor in the corridor. So we want to make sure that these things don't continue. They're still there, but in different format, but it's improving. So children talk about that, what they see in school, and they want to make sure that they make every child feel belong in school by saying, hello, how are you? I'm glad to see you today. What do you think about this subject? Simple things as those things are the things that matter. And then they can talk about environmental awareness, because without the ecosystem, we will not exist. Remember, we came out of the ecosystem, and onto the ecosystem we shall return. That's the soil. They have to talk about that, because if the soil is polluted, especially in some countries in the world, their rivers are so dirty, they are so polluted, and the government does not pays a blind eye to that and a deaf ear. And people are really getting sick and they're dying. And so they can talk about environmental awareness or personal development. They can talk about, because there are a lot of the things, we know everything from us. We know, what do we need? What do we want? What are your goals and your dreams? Well, have you written it down the way that it's supposed to be written? Do you have the resources that you need? And these children ambassadors can go out and bring that kind of awareness in their various initiatives, schools, their businesses, everything. They're even doing it sometimes without us being there, because right now, as we speak, some of them are already doing it because they so love it. And kids, remember, kids are loving their kind, just like this little girl. They just do the betterment of everybody, unless their minds and their hearts are being tinted by adults and things otherwise. Kids just like to really help people, especially they see a child that is not eating, they are willing to share their food. You know, they see a child that is crying or looking sad, they'll hug that child and say, it's okay, it's okay. You know, we've seen that a lot, unless that child is being taught otherwise. So they will see those things in school, and they will be apt to stand for those. And knowing that there is a place here like One Global Movement for them, that will be the best thing. Those kids can be channeled to One Global Movement, and then we'll see how we can help situations like that. So child or children ambassadors serve as role models and guides. They serve as a light pointing the way for other children that have not seen it, have not discovered it, or are being deprived. So helping their peers understand and navigate these topics effectively, or themes, whatever, which means it's a holistic child. The child ambassadors, the children ambassadors, they are treating things holistically. Those that they cannot do, they know that One Global Movement is here. They can channel it to, and then we can find ways to get to these children and help them. So what are the functions of peer education and mentorship for a child ambassador? So many, and most of these things are going to crisscross, because the authentic things in life, or the things that we are born with, are always there. They are stable, and these things are going to crisscross based on that. And then we can now begin to bring our own ways of doing things and spice it up, and then things will get better. So we talk about leadership development. Child ambassador take on leadership roles. Leadership is very important. Like where you and I spoke about an hour or so ago about leadership. All of us are leaders in our own God-given right, and nobody should be able to take that leadership away from you. And most of the time we feel bad about ourselves. We don't see ourselves as leaders because we define ourselves in terms of the leadership of the world. Forget the true leadership that has been given us from birth, or even before birth. So if you define leadership from your own authentic self, because you were created as a leader, you were created with greatness, and you look at this little girl that we just watched, that's exactly what the parents instill in her, because it is true. Either way, you don't see any negativity around her, because she knows that you can turn it around. If you believe that, you turn it around. And she is doing, I really admire her. So this is the kind of leadership that we need to, because we are born with. You are a leader, I am a leader, all of us are leaders. Together, when we bring our leadership skills, because it's going to be different in the way that we lead, we bring it together, and then we help one another, we learn from one another. And this is what we advocate for in One Global Movement. You're going to find out that these children are going to be our leaders here, because they are born in this 21st century high technology that we did not have. And we have to let them lead the way. We teach them the moral values, because when we build a foundation based on moral values of love, of integrity, of giving, of contribution, and all those good things, of truth, honesty, and good communication, now they take it even higher than us.
That's
And
right.
we'll do better with this technology. So these are the things that we want to do, and we're doing it with love, true love. We're not just doing it because we're doing it for ourselves or for our children. We want to do it because the scripture says that when you give, you give and give and give, not long you'll begin to see the proceeds. And this is not going to come from the people that you're giving, they will come from different angles. And this is so true. This is so true. Because no matter what comes your way, And sometimes God will allow you to go through certain things and you'll be saying, oh, why is this happening to me? I'm not lucky. You are lucky. It depends on the way you see those situations. You use, look at what that little girl says. Just turn it around. And she makes it seem that so it's so easy. Just turn it around. And it's easy for them as little children, you know? So leadership development, children ambassador take on leadership roles, organizing activities. Now, for instance, I'm giving example because of course these things are going to be there. Now we're going to be doing t-shirts and we're going to be selling them to raise money for what we're going to be doing for these children. We're going to do like digital magazines and physical magazines. We're going to do even a lot of things that will raise money, otherwise we'll not be able to help these children. They can take the lead, or maybe we organize a yearly event, for instance, or children's camp. We start from little camping. You know, they come there. They are those who are at the forefront now wearing these t-shirts, and they're ushering in people. They're holding people's hands. They're making sure that people have a drink of water just in case, or juice or something. These are important things, the most important things in life that a lot of times we as adults, we don't take them seriously. And then there'll be guiding discussions among their peers, because some kids, they are shy depending on their orientation. A lot of kids are shy because of the way that, because of their upbringing or their background. They can instill confidence and courage into these children by doing it together with them, making sure that they say, you belong. This is the place for you. You are equal to me. What I'm doing, you can do it too. Sometimes we just need a little boost, like she says, a little boost, and then a little training. It will help them, you know. It's so important. And then knowledge and sharing. They share information and educate their peers on specific topics that will foster a better understanding and awareness. And sometimes it's not just information. Food, you see a student, a peer, it's hungry. What do? You go to the kitchen, school kitchen, and try to advocate. This child, the parents don't have money to pay, but they need to eat. You don't expect them to pass an exam. You don't expect them to be in class when they don't eat. Or they can bring it back to us, One Global Movement, and say, this is what is happening in school. Now we can go to the schools and try to pay the meals for those children all year round. So those are important things that we have to do to make sure that these children are doing okay. And that we're not just paying for the meals. We want to make sure that they are eating healthy meals. And in eating those healthy meals, we as One Global Movement, we want to begin to own farms that that will be organically driven, so that kids eat healthily, because a lot of these chemically produced foods come out later on in the form of behavior. And then you see, like for instance, in the form in the place of young girls, they start developing breast at a very young age because of chemicals that have overloaded their system. You see that? So that is very important. Then we talk about support and guidance. These children ambassadors will offer support and guidance to their peers. And of course, children, what else is their peers? Whether in school, whether playing in the community, whether in community activity, they're always doing it around their age groups, right? Even though their parents will be there with them. So they will always do that. So they will offer support and guidance to their peers, helping them with challenges and encouraging positive behaviors. Now, we can talk, challenges can be in academics too. Like for instance, myself, I was not very good with math, but I had to do it again and again with other students who were willing. And then even so with my son at a very young age was teaching the mother math before I can pass, you know. So it's such a good thing that it's a lot of things to be done. Or cooking. We cook together with the children. A child should be able to know how to make their own eggs in a way that, and how to boil their vegetable, not so cooked, not too cooked, or not to be undercooked. Their hamburgers have to be well cooked. You know, not eating hamburgers with blood in it, you know. Our guys here. Welcome, Esther.
Hi there.
So it's a lot of good things here. And I'm going to let Sister Yvonne and Esther, they will contribute, and then we can just be going around. I just wanted to make that introduction so we know. It's a lot of things here that they can do. So yes, let's
Okay, well, so you've covered pretty much the hard line topics of what it is. But overall, I wanted to say what I am seeing, because I didn't know that, as I said before, I didn't know that the child ambassadors were actually children. I always thought it was just an adult advocating for children. So this is a different way I'm seeing it now. But they have also had to learn these things. And so from what I'm seeing, they advocate, they do activism, right? Child advocate.
Yes.
They do caregiving pretty much within reason, within one another. And they also are companions, right? They have to be independent and confident, yet not arrogant. They are personable, which means that they foster these close relationships with other children that they can become confidants, right?
Yes.
So they will be able to generate not just hard information like you were saying, but they will give them tips and a listening ear. So it's just it mirrors what adults do for each other too. When you have that atmosphere, the children learn how to do that. And so are they naturally born like that, do you think, that to have this, or did somebody mentor them before they could do that?
With everything in life, mentorship has to be there. The educational part has to be there. But we are born. Yes. We are born naturally good people. But as these kids grow up, they begin to change depending on their upbringing and situations that happen in the world. But we're going to mentor them. We have to, and we are going to mentor ourselves too. And then we follow the trend of the day to see what can we do. So mentorship, that's why we advise parents, if you're thinking that your child can become a child ambassador, it's between 5 years and 26 years. We have the junior children ambassadors and the senior children ambassadors. And so the junior ones are like young adults, right? That's why we are also supporting our young people, women and children. So we always have to, and training is always going to be there because, like we say, things are always changing. Things are always so we want to make sure that we train them down to earth. We're not going to, because if you want to look at these things according to the way that books have been written, they are looking for something so out there without knowing that it is so here within us and around our environment. And these are the things that are around us and within us that are the most important. So we take it from there, because if you don't take it from there, then you're building that child for failure. So we have to, I would say, it starts with us, right?
Okay. All right. So I get that. So, all right. So I'm getting a little better handle. And because it's just, I don't understand, what is the legalities of it?
The legalities. I'm glad you're always asking. I like that.
Yeah, I don't understand, because there must be some. You have to protect yourself and the child.
No, we have to. That is why, number one global movement has to have a lawyer. And a lawyer that is versed with children's rights. It has to be there. Yes, because you cannot just go and take somebody's child, even here in One Global Movement, because family has to be together. Even if it's 18, 19, 20, 22, up to 26-year-old, we have to ask about the family too, because you are still instilling in that adult the importance of family. We have to ask, would you like your even though you are this age, it doesn't mean that your parents cannot be present. They can be present to cheer you up for this kind of interview or training, But with children, the law, especially here in the United States, I have to follow the law. We have to follow the law in every country. And human rights lawyer has to be there with us as we navigate it. Yes.
Okay, because I asked you talk about culture a lot. And, some people might not have this, you know what I mean? And they don't want you to.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of cultural, and we don't fight in those cases. There's always another route to do something.
Okay.
We leave their children to them. Let them not send them to school like Malala. you see that?
Yeah, exactly.
Or let them say you belong in marriage. Like in my case, if my grandmother was not there, I would have, I might not have been existing today. So
yes.
there is always a way, even like in a situation of war, what can we do? And we do it following the rules and regulations of the country. Like here, I must follow the rules here because there are certain countries that United States will not allow the nonprofit to operate in that country.
There you go.
Okay.
Yes.
But in that case, you are in a different country. Esther is in a different country. We all are serving one global movement, right? We all are workers of one global movement. What can we do to still help? There's always a way. We can't let children just sit and be, or women and be going through that. So, but the legalities is very important because it's protecting the children against
and
us,
the movement and the movement.
also protecting the movement and also protecting us too. You know,
Yes.
so it's so important.
It's really a lot of mirroring going on here because the children are mirroring the adult ambassadors. We have those, and then the whole thing is mirroring what Unpassive is going through because Mr. Mufara has to do that same thing. He has to work with every single country, 200 or whatever it is. So we are in good position because we have lots of mentors too. Then if you want to call it that,
I love it because Mr. Ashton Farrer, oh my God, I'm just learning a lot from him because when he talk about the lawyer thing, it clicked right here, very quick. To me.
Yes.
No, we're working alongside all through till the end of life, till the end of this world with a lawyer. And not sometimes not only just one lawyer. Every country will have its lawyer.
Yes. Okay? Because they must be conversant with what the rules apply in that particular country. For that particular movement that you want to have a child. Everything is going to have different lawyers because they really can save you, you know?
Oh, they have to save me. They have to save because now they know that I'm the face of one global movement. They'll go after Yvonne, and then I will say, so I don't
okay, Sister Esther, it's your turn or if you're ready.
All right, my sisters. I know a lot has been covered, so maybe what I'm going to say is a repetition of what you have all said already, but
only you say the way you
some
say
other things that you can say in your own way, you know.
Saying it in a different way, maybe to foster more understanding. All right. So we are talking about peer education and mentorship as a function of OGM Child Ambassador. So now, peer education and mentorship as a function of OGM Child Ambassador actually reflects to a program where children and young people take active roles in educating and guiding their peers. This approach, they leverage relativity and influencing peers to foster positive behaviors. They share knowledge, provide support within the community. So some of this support and knowledge they share, we can see in terms of education. We already know the importance of education. So these ambassadors will help their peers to reach to the standards, especially where they are struggling. They will always intervene to make sure that they carry them along. You know, workshops and seminars, they organize and lead sections that provide valuable information and practical skills. Resource distribution, they providing educational materials like pamphlets, books, digital content to enhance learning. These are the ways a child ambassador should try to help their peers. Another thing they do is mentoring, you know, serving as positive role models for their peers, demonstrating desirable behaviors and attitudes. You cannot say you're a child ambassador, you want to guide your peers, you tell them something else, and you go ahead and do another thing. You have to be a leader by example, you know. So skill development, they also assist their peers in developing life skills, you know, like communication. You know, when they talk, these their peers are listening to them, they're emulating them, they're their role models, they're looking up to them. So you have to be somebody that can communicate effectively, you know, so that others will know what you are saying. Just make it clear and simple. not using all those bogus words that people will start going to look for dictionaries to search what the meaning is. Just make it simple,
Yeah.
and problem solving. Somebody that is always out there, to see to the needs of people, the needs of your peers. The problems that go on in earth now, on earth, where a lot of people, children are carried away by so many issues. So you have to be somebody that have the IQ, the intelligence, to see what is going on in the lives of the other youths. You can bring it up and quickly run a seminar, to address such issues with the guidance and support you will get from us at the back, backing you. You should be able to address such things without fear or favor. You need to be very outspoken, to make sure that you address issues that are of concern to the youth. All right. Also, we will talk about advocacy. These child ambassadors who have to advocate for the needs and rights of children within the community and to relevant authorities, establishing trust within their peer groups, creating a safe space for open communication and mutual support. They also go into dialogues, encouraging discussions among peers about issues that concern them, fostering a sense of community and collective responsibility, motivating peers, to participate in community and school activities. As they are doing that, the other ones following them are looking at what they are doing, and you encourage them. As you do that, you carry them along, not that you want to be the one to shine as a star. That as you are doing that, there has to be somebody that will replace you, whom you will groom, to take over the man, to take over the position any day you are not there or when you are done. So we don't want to see somebody that will want to shine alone without bringing up the other ones following them. So you have to be there at all times to be able to see that things are going well. And in your absence, somebody should be able to take up your situation, your position before you come around, because nobody knows tomorrow. When we make you that child ambassador, you should be able from day one be grooming others through this support. Like I said, you'll be getting from us. Be out there all and about, because you are going to be paid. That I don't think you'll be needing anything. There will be no distraction. We have you there that you are representing one global movement. I don't think there's anything you're going to lack. Okay, so all you need to do is to focus and do the work without fear or favor, because you've got the support you need. Everywhere we are backing you.
Certainly.
Yeah. So basically, I don't know if I should go on or
we can now. I think because we're going to be treating these things. A lot of the things that you say, like we said from the beginning, they're going to repeat themselves. So yes, and I like what you just said, because one global movement is not just trying to educate the child or provide food or and other things in social challenges that they face. We're creating jobs for young people.
Absolutely.
Because the young people, this platform is for them. They will come out of school. Those that are interested, they will work, so that no child has to sit and be going around looking for a job and they don't have it, or what they studied in school, they can't even get a job for that. Now here, even with resumes, thank God that we have skills here that specialize in those things. When we want them to have top class resumes, and if they have the resumes, you see this, their portfolio ambassador, that's number one. We want these ambassadors to be seen all over the world, whether it is in business, whether they go to the bank to borrow money, whether it is in education. They will know the kind of ambassadors that we are building, and those that are interested in political careers. They will become future leaders. This is a portfolio that we are building. At the same time, they are earning. They are earning, and they are also building other people. And another thing that you say is, we are not here to compare or compete. We are not here to say all eyes on me. That is why everybody matters here. Whether you know how to speak, whether you know how to do something or you don't know, We are here to do things together, because what you know, I might not know. What these other ladies know, I don't know.
Brilliant.
So, but together, when we bring these things together, we can do better. And it brings us to community building by children ambassadors. They will help to build a sense of community and belonging among their peers, not looking down on another people or not calling people names, but making sure that we come together. They are now leaders of One Global Movement, where they will go to the front and really advocate. And when everything is being done and they're happy, they go to the back and be the last people to enjoy. And this is what we're doing here in One Global Movement, like 3 of us here, and the others that are on, they're working behind the scene. We want to help these children and then show them the way. They take the lead, even us. Now, if something is going wrong and something is going wrong with me, Sister Esther or Sister Yvonne has to be able to stand up and take the lead. And I do the same too. That's why we are here. We're not going to say, oh no, it's me. I'm the leader. We are all leaders here in equal capacity. So that is very, very important, because the world has misguided our children and us. But now that we are striving to know better, we are going to make sure that our children not only know better, they're going to do better. And we want to raise 10, 15, 20 years, 21st century generations of children that come through unpassive with these products, especially O-CADEMY and O-Bless is the 2 products that we use here. So that is very, very important. And there are a lot of benefits that these children will get. Their self-esteem will improve. We too will be happy, because our children, don't you like to see your child really doing so well and doing well naturally? And then they'll enhance communication skills. Sister Yvonne knows that better. Communication skills, very, very important. And then leadership skills. When a child starts leading and they're leading well, children are very innocent. Even my 23-year-old, because of the way he was raised, he does not think that he knows better. He always gives the chance for other people to take it, because that's the way to raise children. They are doing their thing at the background and they are being grateful for it. They are being respectful. But all inclusion, they have to do those things instead of saying, oh, don't play with those children. Oh, don't do this. Don't help. Don't do. They should be able to say, you know what? I am eating this meal in school, but this other child does not have, because the parents cannot afford. I am going to make sure I share my meal. Or you're going to go home and talk to your parents about this other child that does not have something. And things go well. Empathy skills are developed. A lot of things are developed in these children.
It's funny you mentioned that, because I was going to say, we're talking about the soft skills. That's what I'm looking at, because Sister Esther just listed the teaching and the learning, and but the softer skills that people don't. First of all, a leader is a servant. I hope we understand that. Yes. A leader is not somebody who's better than anybody else. They're not up there. Absolutely. A leader is a servant. And I think this society, the whole world, not just any one country, we have lost that sight that you're a servant first. It's not conferred upon you. Example you set, and people want to follow you. So everybody can assume a leadership role. And this little girl that you showed, that's exactly what she's doing. She's confident, not arrogant. There's a big difference, right? Yes. And if we could open people's minds and put these soft, clear ideas in there, that when you say you're a leader, which we all are, you should know that you're serving others as well as yourself. Yes. And you just mentioned empath a while ago, and all over Facebook now, there's people running up and talking about they have to teach you courses about how to be an empath. An empath is nothing more than somebody who looks around and knows what's going on around them. That's what you are, and you can develop that skill. We can all know how somebody else is feeling. Yes. All of us, but just by watching them or listening to what they say. It's not some genius thing from the skies. Especially if you fear God and you know that we're all equal. You look around at one another and you say, so-and-so doesn't look like they're up to date. I wonder what could be. And you decide how to approach that. That is what an empath does.
Yes.
It's nothing specialized that somebody can teach you. I mean, you can have somebody help you develop it, but everything doesn't have to be commercialized and commoditized.
Yes.
People are wanting to teach you to do that now. It's ridiculous. We take human beings, we think everything should be to make money. It is not. It is not. Right?
No. And we're going to talk about that empath. And thank God that you mentioned it, because people, like you said, they've deviated from the natural creation.
Absolutely.
The beautiful but simple things, but most important things that we were born with, we have deviated from it due to society, due to power, money mongers and power mongers and exploiters and whatever.
Yes,
And
that's
these
the word.
children are
Yes.
being caught in it, and our children are mixed up, and they don't know, they're confused. And
Yes.
because we are here through Mr. Ash Mufare, I think the world is going to be a better place.
Absolutely.
Everyone. But let us give him the time, the space, and the credit to really action out this vision the way that it appears to him, without us thinking money. Where are the apples? Where are the apples? I have been thrown garbage at the Dr. Mundih, where are the apples? What?
Yes, I get that too. And the rolling of the eyes and all kinds of foolishness. I don't care.
And when you roll out your eyes, that's exactly what you're going to get. For me, I know that I was destined for greatness. And this is the time with Umpire Sip and Mr. Ash Mufare. I know that, and I know that, and I know that. So thank you guys so much. And I would like to play that little girl again, and so that everybody that is present here will watch. And then we can appreciate our audience. And then as we play the international anthem, people will exit the stage. But just so all of you know, you're all welcome here, because my colleagues, my sisters here, and our managing director, Mr. John Barilla, Levi Mama Bolo, and the rest of the other people are welcoming everyone. So we don't have to just read just about everything, because it's already been done. So let us play this little girl. You guys you'll be so happy that you watched it.
Okay. Go ahead, sister.
Okay, yeah, let me see. What is my little girl? Like Sister Yvonne would say, where is my little girl?
She's a little girl. She's my little girl.
She is our little girl.
I love her. I mean, she's willing to die for what she believes.
Oh,
I mean,
what am I doing here?
What are you doing?
Oh.
We can't tell you from here.
Oh, I didn't go the right way. Excuse me, guys. Okay, I had to go here. Present. Okay. Let me see.
It's okay. I know you know what you're doing.
Share screen. There we go. What's up? Share. And then let me go to our little girl here. Is it showing?
Yeah, but it's not playing. You haven't chosen it. You have to click on it to open it, right?
Oh, what I needed to do was to
because you were playing it before, so I don't know if you closed it off properly.
Oh, I was supposed to close it. I didn't.
Yeah.
Okay.
I figured as much.
I closed it off now. Yeah. Okay. Technology, we learn and we grow.
Yes,
right?
we do. We learn and we do. We learn and we do.
Every day.
Yes,
every day.
And I don't know, Sister Yvonne, when it's time to play the other version of our sister Loretta's music, if you will be able to play it from your own end or not.
I don't think I've had any luck doing that, because it's easier on O-Connect. I can't really do the steps that you're doing there. They're kind of challenging.
Oh, okay, no problem. We'll get
You'll show me next time what you're doing there, and then I will be able to. But
yes, for sure. Yeah. I'll do that. Okay, here comes our little girl.
It's very short and to the point. I love it.
Is it playing?
No, you haven't.
What
shared.
have I done, Yvonne? Stop.
You haven't shared it.
Oh,
because I could hear it.
Thank you guys for your patience. Now I am learning. This is AI, okay? I'm learning. Okay. Share. It's coming now. No more mistakes.
Everybody.
That's okay. There you go.
Right?
Yeah.
Yes, it is now.
There's nothing that can't be beautiful.
Expand it.
Are you beautiful?
Yeah, everybody.
Expand it.
If there's any little girls like you watching this, is there anything you want them to know?
Everything is
no way I can
possible
expand
to
it.
do.
There
Nothing
is
is
at the bottom left, at the
Somebody's
bottom
watching
right.
this video and they're feeling a
Bottom
little
right
self-conscious,
of
or they're
your
not feeling very
computer.
confident. What's something you want to say to those people who aren't feeling the best right
Bottom
now?
right.
Well, give yourself
There's
a
the
chance.
better?
It will work. I feel like friendship is really important because friends can build you up.
What are some things that you love about yourself?
I love that I have so much confidence, and I love that I'm so happy all the time.
That's awesome. What else do you love about yourself?
That I can always make a bad thing into a good thing.
How do you do that?
Well, I can cheer people up when they feel bad, and sometimes when there's negative thoughts, I can just change them.
That's something that a lot of people could use, right?
Yeah, the world is already coming into a better place.
And you're going to help us get there?
Yeah,
Wow.
and actually,
Nice.
nobody should judge you from how you look, of what your hair, of what your skin, of what your color is. Once I was playing a game and somebody literally said, "I don't like dark skins," and I was like, "Ma'am, this is not fair. I actually have to stand up for myself because standing up for myself is a very important thing. Every skin is beautiful. There's no one proper skin color.
Everybody is beautiful in their own unique ways, right?
You're just all beautiful."
Wow. That people need to hear that, my friend. That's really powerful stuff. Thank you.
This guy is really
You want to say
brave.
anything to adults who are watching this who are having a hard time finding kindness?
Well, it's actually easy when you give it a chance. If a 6-year-old kid can do it for her whole life, it's so easy. Everybody has a little bit of kindness in them that they can change into a lot of kindness.
What's your favorite hairstyles?
Actually, I was actually born with an afro. Not a lot of people in the world are wearing them. My mom is wearing an afro now for a month, and so far she's been feeling powerful and free, and that's how I feel. And I think that's just how everybody should feel when they have afros.
Any products you want to plug?
My book. It's for pre-order now, but it's coming out May 16th.
What's your book?
Thank you to an afro.
How did it make you feel when so many people are celebrating you?
Well, it made me feel very special because not everybody gets a chance to have that.
Yeah.
That's the best. That
Oh,
was so fantastic.
Oh, that is so great. I tell you.
Esther, you
lovely.
asked me to expand this thing. What am I going to do now?
Yeah, just at the bottom right, just very bottom at the right, you will see the square thing,
Okay.
circled white thing. You just click inside it, it will make it bigger and
Okay.
move all your.
I stopped sharing.
Yeah, that's okay.
Or if
Okay,
you send
good.
it to me, if you send it to me next time,
Yes.
we
I'll
could
send
repeat it again. Yeah.
I'll send it. We have to create an album for all our things like this so that we can just
Yeah.
pick from
Yes.
it.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. Thank you to everyone. You heard that, everybody is beautiful.
Yeah.
Every child is beautiful. Just
Yeah.
I have said all my life. I love when she says, I've been doing it all my life.
My life is 6 years old.
How old is she?
6 years old.
Can you imagine?
It's like my son tells me, "Mommy, I've been helping you all my life." I said, "One life. You are my son. One life." Oh my
Hey.
God, that is so beautiful. I love that. I love that.
It
I love
is
that. So
lovely.
thank you guys so much. I can see okay, let me scroll up here. Thank you so much, Sister Yvonne, for being here and always helping, even when you're supposed to be sleeping, but you're still helping. You said,
Yeah,
"Role
so are you.
models."
So are
Role
you doing the same
modeling
thing?
by demonstrating positive behaviors and attitudes, child ambassadors serve as role models for their peers. They influence their peers to adopt healthy and constructive habits, and they will be teaching us too. Hello, Tarunja. Thank you guys so much. I am believing that you had a very good weekend. And thank you so much, our brother from the sunny Pretoria. Thank you for being here. Happy Monday to all. Hashtag One Global Movement. Speak with Heart. Hashtag Yvonne Mundih. Hashtag Yvonne Finn. Hashtag Esther. Hashtag Nancy. Hashtag John Barilla. Teen Man. Thank you so much. Thank you. And if you guys don't forget to press the like button, because it's going to help a lot when you do that, so that YouTube, a lot of things are being sent our way, which is very good. And if you have not subscribed, please, the least you can do to help One Global Movement grow, help the children grow, is to subscribe and continue to share. And thank you so much. Greetings to everyone here. A marvelous Monday on One Global Movement platform. We always speak with heart for children globally. Hashtag OGM, hashtag Speak with Heart. And let me go down here. Did you see the managing director here today?
No, I was going to ask you after if you'd spoken to him, but did he call you? He hasn't, right? So,
No, after this I'll call him.
yes, please
Yeah.
check.
I would like to thank all who sent me birthday wishes. I really appreciated that. I didn't know that you have a birthday. Did I?
Yeah, it was yesterday, he said, so I didn't
Oh
really.
my God, I was busy catching up with sleep. Happy
Well,
birthday. Happy birthday, our brother Levi.
we're
Thank you.
glad he was very happy. We're glad.
Happy birthday, Brother Levy.
Yes.
Yes, greetings, brother Levi, Mama Bolo, your beautiful friend there. And Washim Saki, thank you so much for being with us. Thank you, Mathi. Thank you. We highly appreciate all of you here. And we have Mwaweya Jara. Thank you so much for being here. And Kayanderi, thank you, sir, for being with us here today again. We highly appreciate all of you. And we have a Maxie P. Smith. Thank you for being with us here today as well. We highly appreciate you. And of course, our beautiful sister, Pat Parang is here. Hashtag unpassive, Patricia Parang. Hashtag succeed beyond. Thank you so much. Hello, my dear, beautiful two sisters, Yvonne Finn, and thank you so much. Thank you, Pat. We highly appreciate you. And we thank you for all those beautiful golden pictures that you took the time and effort and material to do. We highly appreciate you. These are the kind of things that that are building people up, because you just elevate somebody's spirit with that kind of a thing. We highly appreciate you. Thank you so much for that.
Yeah. Sister, I don't know if you said hello to Kedari, did you?
Kedari? Kedari. Just shout it out.
Kedari, hello and welcome. I said welcome, but you need to welcome him as well, or her.
All of us are welcoming it. I mistakenly skip it without.
Yeah, you did. It's okay. Kedari.
Sorry. Okay. This name, right?
Yeah. Yes, that one. Yes.
Kedari. Okay. Yes, I did. Thank you.
Okay, good.
Now he has a double blessing.
That's okay.
And we have our brother Shodi Jana. Thank you so much. He's doing a lot on social media. We appreciate you, sir, for everything that you're doing. Thank you so much. And all our regulars here, you guys are doing a lot to support children. We highly appreciate you. Thank you. And we have Olaya Gafar. How are you, sir? Thank you so much for joining us here today. If you're new, you're welcome into this global family for women, children, particularly our young girls. So you're welcome here, and your contribution is highly appreciated. Thank you so much. And please be sure to share it with others so that they know that there is something out there. Because when we start, and be it from unpassive or be it from any other angle that we are building, we want to make sure that no child gets left behind. Thank you.
Yeah.
And we have Pankaj Saho. Thank you so much. Thank you. And special greetings to Sister Patricia Parent. Thank you for joining us today. And yes, indeed, children are our future. Of course, they are. Thank you so much. And the children are like a sponge. They can soak up all good and bad that they hear. So it's our teaching that we must teach positive education to them all. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. Them all. She puts a globe here. Thank you so much for doing that.
Yep.
Thank you. Yep. And peer mentoring programs are a fantastic way for children to work on skills and knowledge. Yes, hands-on, very important. Yes, and Max ZP says, when our children are trained and mentored from home to speak about issues that affect them, they are now ready to make an impact into our communities, to make a difference in the lives of others. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. And Rajiv Roy, thank you so much, sir, for being with us here today. Unpassive All Founders, we love you. Thank you so much. And our brother says peer learning is an education method that helps students to foster their knowledge by teaching each other. One student tutoring another in a supervised environment can result in better learning. Certainly true. Thank you. Supervised. Remember, supervised environment is very important because safety is number one. These children must be saved by all costs. And thank God for O-CADEMY that is going to be really brought right into the confines of their home where they will be safe. And still, even in those homes, we want to make sure that they are safe with the adults and their parents. So thank you. Clover Kelly, thank you so much for being with us. Good afternoon to our One Global Movement sisters. True words, very important topic. Thank you so much, sister. We highly appreciate you for joining us today. And hashtag One Global Movement, hashtag teach, hashtag compassion, hashtag faith, hashtag trust, hashtag feed the children, hashtag unpassive, hashtag organic gardens. I love that. I love that me and her kind of communicated about organic gardens. I love it. It makes me so happy. Hashtag supervise, hashtag children ambassadors, hashtag students, hashtag environment, hashtag cooking together. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much. I think we need to copy those hashtags. I'm going to take a picture of it. Thank you so much, Sister Pat. Thank you.
Very nice.
Very, very nice. And Sir Madan is here today. Thank you so much, Sir, for being with us here today. We highly appreciate you. Namaskar. Good morning, everyone. We are so in it to win it all. Yes, we are. We are certainly. And let's go down here. See, let me see. Is there any new? If I'm missing any name, please. And of course, our beautiful sister Sharon, thank you so much. She is doing an amazing job. I had to tell her, please don't stop doing the work and go and rest because she's not feeling well. But thank God she's feeling well. She's getting better. Same thing to our brother Levi Mama Bolo. Same thing to, I hope, Sir AP is also feeling better. So let us pray. And for everyone here, let's pray for one another to feel better, because when we feel better, we do better. And we are so in it to win it if we feel better, right?
Yes.
Thank you. And our sister, of course, joined us right from work. She's right here. How are you? And everyone here present today in hashtag OGM, where we speak with heart and stand tall for our children all over the world. We appreciate you. Yes, we're building goals and dreams here. Thank you so much, Esther. And thank you so much, Sister Sharon. Hashtag One Global Movement Push Pin Media. And if you guys, those of us who are interested in gardening, even if we are not, let us go to, because we're going to be using organic gardening to help our children eat healthily. So if you guys, anybody that has a garden club like Sister Sharon, let us go to her Weed in My Garden in ONET. I know that the system is down now, but think about it and go there and subscribe, because we can learn all garden skills together when we subscribe to those. She is helping me a lot with the One Global Movement Garden. And, a lot of things that I didn't know. I thought I knew. I thought my mother and my grandmother taught me all, but I learned some new things. So go to Weed in My Garden in ONET and subscribe if you have not already done so. Of course, our sister is here, Camela. Thank you so much for joining us here. And I saw you in your garden, and I was going to, I don't know if I did comment or not, because a lot of things come my way, but you were doing a wonderful job. She was with a beautiful dog, and I saw that too. So thank you so much for sharing that with us. Thank you. And let me go down here. If I'm missing any. So
I don't think you missed
hashtag
anybody.
One Global Movement is always educating everyone. Yes, education. O-CADEMY is working. This is O-CADEMY here because we are educating one another. Every opinion counts according to their gift, according to their environment, according to their background, according to their upbringing. Because, like the little girl says, you know, we can turn anything that is ugly into beauty, right? It's just, you know, what do you want? What is your purpose in life? We want to go back to nature, and nature is creation from the creator. We do things in an amazing way. So thank you so much for saying that. And then Sir Ashid Sangma is here. Thank you so much, sir, for joining us from your end. And we have Fakar Odin. Thank you so much for those beautiful apples. I have about 4 apple trees here, just so you know. I'm trying to grow an orchard here, and especially close to the road. I'm going to plant cherries so that when people are driving past, the 3 roads meet right in our home so that people
Yeah.
can harvest and eat. You share with the community. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
And, well said, Sister Esther. Be visible always and positive to make changes. Focus. Never give up. We can make the changes for adults and children. Lift them up to make them special. No comparing. Yes, yes. That is so beautiful that you emphasize that. And our brother says hashtag unpassive nation, hashtag one global movement, hashtag one love, double hashtag one heart. You guys may please give us feedback on the one global movement new logo. The globe and the heart is the main thing there to represent us. But say what you can. Don't be shy to say, oh no, I don't want to go against it. How are they going to feel? No, I want all those things. I want all criticisms all around because that is how we correct ourselves and we grow better, right? So say something about it. So thank you, dear Patricia Perrin. We are happy to have you again today. God bless you always. Remember, you are one of us here. Come to the panel when you can, sister. So surely come here when you can. Everyone, this panel is for everybody because we cannot be talking about all inclusion for children without making sure that this is for everyone. Everybody, feel free. Come and talk about anything that you want to talk about here that is beneficial for children and especially us brand ambassadors from Unpassive so that we can take it to the world and help these children well. So thank you so much. Thank you, Esther. And let's go down here. Yusuf, thank you so much for being here with us. We highly appreciate you again. And at this mile 28, if that is your name, that would be nice. But if it's not your name, we always encourage people to write their names here because we want children to know us by our names, okay? And that is safety for children. And we want them because they're going to be meeting you someday. They should know who you are, right? So thank you so much. And it says hashtag unpassive, hashtag Ashmufare, hashtag one global movement, hashtag teach children. Yes, hashtag unpassive, hashtag Ashmufare. Very important. Ashakuma, sir, thank you so much for being here with us. We highly appreciate you. We love you and keep coming and keep encouraging other people because we are building a foundation that will go out into the world to really help children because right now children are waiting for that voice of hope. They are waiting for that bowl of soup that is going to give them that hope that they will never have to go to bed hungry and they will never have to get up from bed without knowing where the next meal is going to come from. We want to be that. And Sir Ash Mufarad carefully, neatly, and lovingly brought us together so that we can do this in our various initiatives. We are seeing here that a lot of people are working under one global movement now with their different initiatives. Sister Yvonne here is for water. Water is the first thing in life. Water is life. And she is for water. And that is what we have here in One Global Movement. Esther is for counseling and educating, and even in some cases, paying tuition for those kids whose parents cannot pay. And she's continuing with the legacy of the parents. We have Melanie Mukamugema from Rwanda, who is helping women and children in the community with food and education and clothing. And in some cases, she's living with children and those women in her home to really help them to recover, especially from the trauma from the genocide in Rwanda. And then we're talking about Melanie, the other Melanie Makano, who is also for Smiles in a Bag for Children, which is one of the programs here in One Global Movement. We're talking about other people in Cameroon, in Nigeria, in Great United Kingdom, in a lot of places. So if you plan to do anything, and we can do this because One Global Movement is going to be helping this various initiative with a census so that they can in turn really help these children and their parents very well. So that's what we are doing, and that's what we are called to do. And that is what Mr. Ashmufara is doing. He exposed us to this so that we can do it even better too, alongside him. So thank you so much. And I'm going down here. Magzi Peaceman says, I thank the Lord for our CEO, Mr. Ashmufara. Let us continue to keep him and his family and his team in our prayers. The Lord is with him. Of course, we have to pray without ceasing, because without him, we will not be here doing what we are doing here today. Just help me with the dream of one global movement to really do better in the world. So thank you so much, Mr. Ashmufara. Thank you for saying that, Maxi. And hashtag one global movement, hashtag no child left behind, hashtag peer education, hashtag Dr. Yvonne Mundih. Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you so much. And, we children ambassadors promote teamwork and collaboration among their peers. They organize group activities and projects that enhance community spirit and collective learning. Yes, they see everyone as a human being. No one is better than the other. And when you do this, some of them will actually go to their parents and say, I think this is the best way. You know, I am not better than the other child. We all are the same. We are gifted differently, but we are all born equally. And no matter whether you have all your limbs on or not, every person is born for a purpose. Every child is there for a reason. And we meet these children where they are. Even when they are pooping on themselves, there has to be a reason for that. We have to put on our gloves and we clean that child up and see what we can do. That is real caring from the heart. So thank you so much. Thank you for saying that. And we have, oh my God, my beautiful name is here, Thanuja. I love I love that. Thank you so much, Thanuja Mommy, for being with us here today. We highly appreciate you. And our beautiful sister, Doma Lepka. Hello, hashtag one global movement, hashtag on passive. Just enjoy the process. No worries. Be happy. We are so blessed and so in need to win it. Gratitude to Ash, sir, his family, and his entire team. Thank you so much, sister, for saying that. Thank you. Yes. We are being happy here. To serve children is the happiest place you can be. This is a noble job. Thank you so much. And then happy Canada Day, CA fellow Canadians. We love you. Hashtag one global movement. Hashtag unpassive everyone. Yes, I posted Happy Canadian Day on social media. We are celebrating with all of you Canadians. Accept our love. We love you.
Thank you. Thank you.
And then Brother Sriji said, prayers for all those in need. May God bless them and heal them up soon. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's a very important thing to say. And we're going down. We have Ama Namadas. How are you? Thank you so much for being with us here today. We love you. We are celebrating and we are praying as always. And Tanuja, you are here to close it. Thank you so much, Tanuja. And say hello to all the Mormon family and to all the descendants of the Mormon. We love you guys. Keep spreading the word in your community and in every family. Sometimes, guys, people don't know how to subscribe on YouTube. They don't know. What you can also do is to help somebody, because rather than for children to be watching negative news, they can be watching One Global Movement. Or if they're in unpassive, they can also be reading about the products. So it is so important. Go to somebody. Most people now have smartphone. My mom has it, but she doesn't know how to use it. But what we did was we subscribe One Global Movement. So she just has it. Now she just clicks. When it's on, she is also there, but she doesn't know how to chat because she doesn't know how to read and write. Right? So we can help people that way too, because some people find it difficult. They are educated in their language, but they are not educated in English. So it's so important that we do that. So thank you guys so much. We're going to play our international anthem and we'll call it a day. And then I will leave the stage for Sister Yvonne to give the short closing remark when the music is over. So let's go here and we'll play our why did I go there first? I keep going there first. Let me go here. Present, share screen, share. And go to WhatsApp here and share again. And I am going to bring forth our international music. Just bear with me. I have to go through. These are all videos that I am just keeping here for one global movement usage. And so it takes time to scroll and bring our...
You have passed it. I saw it. Unless it's too
no, it's coming. Oh, did you have it already, S?
Yeah, see it there. See it there. Pick it.
Oh, you know what? I want to play the version for Yvonne. The Sister Yvonne's version here.
Okay.
That one is...
you have another one.
She likes to make life difficult for herself.
Coming or no?
No, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, it's not right.
Have you clicked play or share?
I did. I went through that. Esther, play your own, please. Let me remove this from the screen here. Play your own.
Okay.
Yes, that one. I don't know if I went through the process, but it's playing only in the YouTube. That keeps us moving, and even when they're working in the back office, guys, let us keep the momentum going by supporting one another. If you have anything that we need to talk about, bring it. We are here to support businesses, families, so long as it's supporting things that support children. Bring it up.
Of course.
Okay, pick it.
We are on passive, shining bright into the future. We rise high with one heart and revolution, lifting up humanity as we rise, standing tall, hand in hand. We are the unicorn, we are the stars. To win it, to win it. To win it, to win it. Bringing hope, shining the light. We're a nation, we are rising with one love, with one hope, bringing solution, lifting up humanity. Let's rise high, standing tall, hand in hand. We are the unicorn, we are the stars. To win it, to win it, to win it. To win it, to win it. To win it, to win it, to win it, to win it. To win it, to win it, to win it. Standing tall. We are the unicorn, we are the stars. Standing tall, we are the unicorn, we are the
Oh yeah, that's my lady.
I know.
That dance is driving me crazy.
She knows what to do.
She certainly does.
You need to win it. You need to win
And it's a
it.
winning. Thank you guys so much. And I will let our beautiful sister here give the closing remark. And we'll call it a day. Tomorrow is another beautiful day. Come again, encourage people, spread the word. We are here for children, not for ourselves. And in order to build the future, we have to build it on the children. There's
Thank
no
you.
way, and together we can do that. So closing remarks, sister.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We really appreciate you company. We wouldn't be able to do this without you, obviously. We are here for the children, but you support us, and we're very grateful for that. Children are our heritage. They're a gift, but remember, we're stewards. We must do our best for them, set them on the right path, because they are indeed our future. So we thank you for supporting that idea. This is what OGM stands for. Thank you very much. See you tomorrow again. Same
We
time,
love
same
you.
place.
We love you all. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.